You, me, and her. Part 1. People often say, love never makes mistakes, but I still can't help but feel uneasy about the love between you and me. We met each other because of fate, but us coming together was a mistake, because your appearance ruined her happiness and your appearance pierced my heart. The wound is deep and cannot be healed. Over the years, amidst the chaos of life, I thought I had forgotten those painful memories, but at this time, when all the long streets of Hanoi are filled with the scent of milk flowers, I miss the old days so much. Rushing back, making old wounds hurt even more, that year, I was an intern at a company introduced by my uncle. A shy girl like me. I only dared to talk a few sentences with my roommates and absolutely did not know what love was. It's hard to believe, I'm already 22 years old, yet my love is for those moments alone in the corner of a familiar cafe, devouring one collection of stories after another. At that time, I was able to open my heart to the characters. Some of them were in extreme pain, others were so happy that it seemed like time had stopped. Sometimes I wonder, if the picture of my life also went through the same fate, would the real me have enough courage to overcome it all? I can't answer because I don't know what my future holds. My life would still be so calm, peaceful without any worries if it weren't for one day. Hey Thursday, please carry this document for me, said the head of department who also directly guided me during my internship at the company. Yes, I quickly stood up. Ms. Na knocked on the door and urged me to hurry, because the document stack was too high, covering my whole face. I couldn't look down at the floor, so I tripped and fell to the floor, causing the documents to fly everywhere before my concerned eyes. Of everyone. Oh my God, if you can't even get along with carrying documents, what else can you do? Ms. Na shouted loudly, her face turned red, she scolded and slapped me in the face. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I lowered my head, my body trembling. I've been practicing for half a month, but this is the first time I've made a mistake. She took care of picking it up and arranging it neatly. Each volume came out the same as the first volume for me. She was deducted 1 point. Okay. Let me tell my room staff to help her quickly, but I can't do it alone. It's also because this tile was peeled off a few days ago, but I forgot to call a repairman. Anyway, I won't be using this document for another 2 days. Stop being angry, sister. A guy spoke up to calm Ms. Na. Head of department Lam has a profit, so I won't deduct points from you this time. If you're not careful next time, I won't be gentle. Thank you. Come into my room, I have something to discuss with you. Tung Viet. Help her arrange documents and bring them to my room. Understood, sir. You, let us help. You must be very scared, right? That's a normal thing here. Ms. Na is famous for being strict, but she's a good teacher. Don't think too much about her words, that's a Buddha's mind. Yes, thank you both. That whole day, I felt like a lost soul. My mind kept thinking about what happened. Someone like me who never cared about a guy, didn't have an ideal lover and was afraid of love. I have a crush on the manager next door. My eyes were glued to the report. My hand holding the pen seemed attentive, but in reality I had no work on my mind. At night, after dinner, I lay down on the bed, my emotions still completely turned upside down from the moment the hero saved the beauty. That face, that voice somehow disappeared from my thoughts. I'm here? Regaining my spirits, I gradually fell asleep. In the following days, due to a lot of work, I didn't have time to think about you. It seemed like I no longer cared about vague emotions. I was back to my old self, closed and without anyone. Love. Work pressure makes me very tired. Even though I'm just an intern, Ms. Na gives me the opportunity to experience everything here, how to handle situations, how to work effectively, and how to solve problems. Stress as quickly as possible, but last night I had a high fever even though my resistance has always been very good. I woke up drenched in sweat. I looked at the clock and saw it was 7:45 a.m., but I started work at 8 a.m., so I was about to take a leave of absence because even if I went, I would still be late, but I still decided to go to work. I had to do all my work. Otherwise, the roommates will have to work harder. Even though my fever has subsided, going to the company is too much for me. The office is on the 11th floor. I have to wait for the elevator for a long time to get there. However, there were many people who were late like me. Luckily, Ms. Na saw that I was sick, so she allowed me to come late once. The elevator door opened, everyone rushed out. I was quite small, so I felt jostled and pushed, so I quickly went to my room. Hello everyone, sorry ladies, I'm a bit late. Seeing Ms. Na say you're sick, why don't you take a break? I'm feeling better. It's okay, sister. Hee, well, since you're here, bear with it. If you're tired, just rest. Put on your employee ID card or else Na will roar when she sees it. Oh, I already installed it, why did it disappear? I was probably pushed by people in the elevator at this time, so I lost my footing. Let me go out and look again. I touched my chest. I don't know what day it is, but in the morning it's already unlucky. I went out and struggled to find you, muttering to myself, are you looking for this? Oh, Mr. Lamb, here you go, keep it safe. Yes, thank you. Nothing, as long as you invite me for a glass of water. I don't like to say thank you verbally, I'm sure in practice. Hiki happy face already, you saved me twice, so I have to repay you. Hee, okay, so after shift, I'll wait for you at the cafe opposite the company. Seeing you again, all the emotions that I had forgotten last time flared up in my heart, this time more clearly than the last time. I felt my heart dancing, nervous and worried, not knowing what I would say. What's wrong with you? After work ended, I hurried home. The ladies in the room were surprised to see me recover from my illness so quickly. In the morning, my face was pale, but now it's back to normal like any other day. Even I can't help it. Can explain why. Entering the cafe, I looked around the cafe to see where you were sitting. Are you Thursday? My friend is sitting at the table inside, hidden behind the window. Have you been here long? You're here? Sit down. I just came over. I was going to wait for you in the garage, but I was afraid that people would think and feel awkward for you if they saw me, so I came here. He politely pulled out a chair for you. Me, yes, I'm also very shy about such things, twirling the cup of coffee in my hand. I don't dare look you straight in the eyes, afraid you'll read my thoughts. How long have you been practicing? Yes, it's been 2 months already. I have another month to focus on making reports. Yes, it's lucky that I have the opportunity to talk to you, otherwise my internship would have ended, he said slyly. So what? I was bewildered by your vague statement, then I lost the chance to meet a cute girl like you. That day, looking at me being scolded by Ms. Na, I felt like a puppy, not like many of my previous friends, arguing with her all the time, because to tell the truth, Ms. Na was a bit clumsy and angry. Just cut fish. If you say bad things about Na, I'll tell you tomorrow. Hee, oh, I'm so scared, happy face. Do you have any intention of working anywhere? Yes, but not sure yet. If it's good, I'll work at the company right next to mine. Well, my friend also works there. If you don't mind, I can ask him to help you when you work there. Yes, okay. I want to do it myself instead of asking for help. I feel dissatisfied with myself. You are so special. In times of economic recession like this, very few people think like me. You compliment me too much. Can you give me your phone number? I really want to have a friend like you. Is it okay? What if I tease you? Hee, oh, no. You are an adult. After talking for a while longer, it was already dark. I asked him for permission to leave so the bus would be less crowded. He offered to take me home, but I refused. I was afraid that you would think I was easygoing, so when I saw the bus coming, I greeted you, then quickly jumped on the bus. Through the glass window, I saw a bit of disappointment in your eyes, so I shyly looked back. I didn't think that the first time I had close contact with a guy, I could talk so comfortably. He was clever and humorous, making me laugh all the time. You're only 4 years older than me, but your career is stable. Unlike me, everything is still very vague. I chuckled at what just happened, like a dream. I often text you, even when I'm at the company or when I'm home. I care for you like a sister. At the company, you and I are colleagues. We never directly talk to each other or meet face to face. Then say hello socially. Our feelings are getting closer and closer. but both of us are afraid for many reasons. I want to make it public that you and I are close friends, but you asked me to keep it a secret because I don't want people to whisper about me. Right from the beginning of coming here, the ladies in the room told me many cases similar to you and me, knowing our superiors and openly having relationships, only to end up being jealous and ostracized. I know those things, so I sympathize with your worries. Even though I don't say it, I probably feel what you're thinking and how you feel. I completed the internship with very good results. I was accepted into the company that I told you about before, but it wasn't until later that I realized it was thanks to you that my application was approved so quickly. The director of your company is my high school classmate. I received an indescribable warmth from you. Knowing you has changed a lot. I know how to be angry, pamper others, and see love more openly but more deeply from what you shared. He had a wife, but his married life was not as beautiful as he thought. His wife completely changed after marriage. So the two divorced after 2 years of living together. He said that we love each other very much, but we don't necessarily understand each other's true nature. Family happiness must be built by both of us, but that is not possible on one side. He lives alone and feels lonely and empty, but it's better to stay like that than continue a life that is unsatisfying with his other half. I don't love you. I tried very hard to say a sentence when we two sat by the lake. What did you say? I didn't hear clearly. I'll only say it once. Leave me alone. Begging is useless. I whined. I also like you very much, just like it. I pretended to be angry. That's not what I meant. I love you Thursday. When I'm angry I love you even more. You're such a sweet talker. I giggled and pinched his nose. Someone has fallen into your hands. It's so simple and sweet. I never thought I would have to be proactive with love like that. I'm a girl. I have to be a little arrogant. I once imagined being confessed to in a place filled with colorful lights, a guy holding a big bouquet of roses, kneeling at my feet, waiting for my agreement. Yes, it's very dreamy, but maybe people are right. Love does not know how to differentiate between genders and does not distinguish between which side you love more. It only knows how to love and want to let the other person know that your heart is there. Just people, we have experienced all the emotions of love together. For me, first love was one surprise after another, and for you, you have been broken once, so I see that you respect and love me very much. And what has come has come. You couldn't stop your emotions, and I couldn't suppress my already excited male instinct in front of the plump body of a girl as full of life as you. We rush into each other like people thirsty for love. I'm confused by your passion, my eyes are dull, our love lust is too great, that's the sublimation in love that people still see. Is this often mentioned? There was a bit of fresh blood seeping into the white blanket, a bit of pain from the first moment of love, but I didn't regret it at all. I curled up in your warm arms. I'm embarrassed and don't dare look into your eyes. What are you laughing at? Are you imagining something, dear wife? What did you just call me, dear wife, beloved wife, beloved wife? Okay, I heard it. Hee hee, if you want to listen, I can call you 100,000 times. Now you are only mine. Who said you are mine? They still haven't been proposed to? Wait until I finish solving some important things and then we can talk about it. I love you so much. Thursday finished speaking. He placed a sweet kiss on your lips. The aftertaste of love is so strange, it just makes people so weak. It's impossible to refuse. I often use work as an excuse to travel with you. Whatever you need, I will always pamper and satisfy you. But you don't understand my feelings. I don't want you to give me material things. I need someone. A real husband, not a false husband like now. But you still have a career and many important things like you said, so I don't dare make you think too much about me. I'm very satisfied with this.